Hey everybody, Adam Smith here from Dance Theater Workshop. You may remember me from such Dance Theater Workshop videos as Banner Sighting number 3, Banner Sighting number 7, and How to Get to the Bessies, directions via video. This year the Bessies are taking place at Spiegelworld, down at the South Street Seaport on Pier 17. This is what Spiegelworld looks like from the Brooklyn Bridge. See? Right where my finger is. So I'm going to give you some step-by-step directions on how to get to Spiegelworld, because I know it can be a little daunting if you've never been there before. I've been there because I like burlesque shows. So I'll tell you how to get there. If you're like me, you'll probably take the subway to get to South Street Seaport. And to do that, you'll take the A, C, J, M, Z, 2, 3, 4, or 5. You will get off of Fulton Street and you'll walk toward the water, which will be more or less considered east. As you walk down Fulton Street, you'll eventually get to Pearl Street, which is right behind the camera, so I'm going to turn it around. Also, you'll be able to see the South Street Seaport Museum. You'll know you're on the right direction, so you're just going to cross the street and head toward the water even further. Again, you'll know you're going down the right way because you'll be walking on these cobble road style streets. Little known fact about South Street Seaport and South Street and this whole area itself is actually the real Mary Poppins is buried here. After she died of cholera, they actually moved her to New York City and then buried her here in the ground. I'm just kidding. Seriously. So you've made it. You've made it across the street, you've made it down Fulton, and now you're here at Pier 17 or South Street Seaport. And now you're like, Adam, where do I go next? We have two options. One, you could go down that street. You could, in fact, continue walking straight toward the water, like you're gonna walk across it. Now, I have to give you a little bit of warning because there's so much stuff over here that you're likely to get distracted while you're coming out. You're like, I want to go to the Bessies, I want to go to the Bessies, I want to go to Mrs. Fields and Pretzel Toe, or whatever it's called. And then, as you walk, you start to hear this music. And you just can't help it, but you're getting pulled in. But do not be distracted. Do not be distracted by the music. But you can't help it. You just hear the sweet sounds of Townsville High School. You'll see the Seaport Cafe. And oh my gosh, there's a Spiegelworld sign. It's right there. Once you get to the end of the pier, you'll want to turn left and you'll see the Spiegelworld box office. But you don't want to go to the box office, you want to turn a little bit further left. But actually, I've come across a map. So let's find South Street Seaport, which is here, where my finger is. Let's get close. Closer. Okay, great. So, what you've done is you've walked down Fulton and you've crossed the street and now you're at South Street Seaport and you're walking, you've walked there, so you're right here now and you just want to go here. You want to be on this side. In the distance you can kind of see the Spiegelworld box office. Now you actually won't go there for your tickets. We have tables set up on the inside for you to check in and buy tickets at the door, and if you're like a press person or a super awesome VIP person, we have a table for you too. And that's how you get to the Bessies. Simple, right?